everyone, I am Mike of Mike Test Play, and welcome back to Pokemon Colosseum. Last time, Rogue Kale here told us that he had battled the Shadow Bayleaf somewhere in the Snagem Hideout. And so this time, a new spot has appeared on our map, Snagem Hideout, the former base of Team Snagem that was completely destroyed in a catastrophic explosion. Completely destroyed or just banged up? You tell me. If you try to go past this barrel, you're sent back to the overworld. And also, like, there are some damages. There's also some, like, aesthetic choices. But, like, we're at the Snagem Hideout now. And we get an email right away. Just to, you know, let us know. Bayleaf Trainer. Hi, big guy. Kale wanted me to tell you that the Shadow Bayleaf's trainer is named Verde. Please take care. Good to know. As I realized that, yeah, you know what? Everybody's at 61. Shine and Shade. That feels wrong to say. Shade and Shine. They're in order. Let's just try to use our team wisely here. You notice that, yeah, the Snagem Hideout is destroyed. But also, there are goodies. You know, Max Elixir is cool, at least. There is also a PC. There is not a healing machine here. But there is a PC which you can use to heal. So it's kind of like the, you know, Shadow Lab in that way. When you cross this place, though. Well, if it isn't you again! You had your way with my party before, but not this time. Cipher Peon Nor. You may remember the name, vaguely. Here's the thing. This is a second chance opportunity for Shadow Pokemon you may have missed the first time around. Cipher Peon Nor here once had a Yanma. Way back in Pyrite Town, after we won the Pyrite Colosseum for the first time, he had a Shadow Yanma, and if you beat him, he runs away. If you failed to snag the Yanma, it's here. Now, there are actually 6 trainers that can appear in this spot. They will do so in order. And they will give you opportunities to snag their Shadow Pokemon, which you may have missed the first time through. We're going to battle all of them to show off their new and improved teams. And to show off kind of how it works, I guess. Which means that this is the rest of the episode. We're going to be showing all 6 of them. It's going to take a little while because they are, you know, these are post-game teams. These are not, you know, I mean, we might be able to handle them pretty easily depending, but they're high-leveled. We won't one-hit everything, basically. Although that was the best first turn I could have had. And Hidden Power Fire against a Fortress is just chef's kiss right here. But, you know, we got to show them all. And, you know, that's what's happening. So, I do love that, by the way, it also, one of their Pokemon would be replaced by the Shadow here. It's not the Shadow in addition to this team. There's always one Pokemon placed here in addition to. I don't actually know which ones these are because it's not really relevant. Like, they're not boss battles where you have to prepare for them. In this battle, it's almost certainly this Masquerain. Came out last in this party, is bug flying type just like Yanma is. You know, it's even lower leveled than, well, it's actually higher than level than the Fortress was. But, you know, you get my point. They would have one less regular Pokemon and would replace it with their weaker Shadow. You lived up to your reputation! And now that we have defeated him, he's gone. If you go up the stairs, you get an email. Good timing, Sec. Oh, it's Net. With the Shadow Pokemon list. Hi, it's Net. I analyzed the Shadow Pokemon list again and discovered 6 more. The additions are Tyranitar, Misdreavus, Slugma, Smeargle, Absol, and Heracross. I'll find another update if I can find any more. I'll send another update. Smeargle is new there. So now in our snag list, we've snagged most, but Bayleaf, Quilava, and Smeargle are mysteries. And also, Verde's name is filled in for the trainer. I do like to show that because as we're rematching trainers we've battled before, if you miss a shadow, it does still say who has them in their party, so that you can know that when you say, "Because of you, my standing in Cipher is in the dumps! Battle Scrub!" For the 3rd time. Yep. Cipher Peons Scrub, hey! We remember you. We snagged Bay from you. Many moons ago. Like, a lot of episodes ago. I don't actually remember how many episodes. But, you know, it's Scrub in his post-game form. I really probably should have put Bay up front for this. It's fine. But, like... Bye, Huntail. Scrub is, once again, essentially a free battle if Wobbuffet is on the field early, because you can just dodge the Wobbuffet and hit everything else. But, you know, at least he's upgraded. So Scrub is... Technically, this fight is avoidable, but he is one of the very few Cipher Peons you have to battle more than once, and you actually get to battle him 3 times, so... winning? I guess? It's kind of winning. Yeah, Scrub's kind of a joke now. He was tough in his first appearance, but then, like, after that, it's like, I don't know. We've got Golem here. And, of course, we also have, you know, Shade on the field, who's just immune to Wobbuffet's Mirror Coat, because he's a Dark type. So, you know, we're just going to bite the Wobbuffet until it's gone. And not get hurt at all in this battle. Beautiful. Yeah, so even if he does... I hope he does show it, yeah. Mirror Coat doesn't affect Shade. It's just something that is... Like, it's relevant, because, yeah, Dark types are immune to Mirror Coat, because it's a psychic move. Ghosts are immune to counter, because it's a fighting move. Like, you know, it's a weird little quirk that people often kind of don't realize, I guess. Obviously, in Gen 4 and beyond, Bite would be physical, so it would be countering the Bite. So it would be doing the damage. But, yeah, we beat Scrub. My standing is going to take another huge hit! So, since this is in the post-game, even though most of the world isn't reacting to, you know, us beating Evice, Scrub there is an indication that Cipher is not quite finished here. Let's just put Mr. Ray up front. I don't know. I'm trying to get away from the whole just, you know, leveling up our team in order thing. Because I got in that pattern for a while, and now I'm trying to get back out of it. But anyway, 3rd up! Cloak. There you are, you spies. This time you're not getting away from me. Cloak is recognizable from the Under, where we battled her, and she had a Shadow Ledian. Then, you know, Illumise and Volbeat. And I should have realized that Ledian's trainer had bug types. I knew which Shadow was next. But I didn't do anything about that. So, that's on me. It's fine. We're gonna crush her, I hope. These trainers are, you know, they're rematches, so they're not as tough as other things in the post-game. I feel like I keep saying, the post-game is still going to be tough, you guys, and then it's like, but is it, though? It will be. I promise you, it will be. Just maybe not yet. Oh, my! I mean, it's an Illumise, so it's not going to do all that, you know, it didn't do all that much, but still. Ow. Had a Shadow Ledian. Also has a Ariados now, but I don't believe she had. Should have had a Shadow Ariados. Either way. Whatever. Down goes the Illumise. And Shade is going to level up in this battle. Well, assuming that this Ariados does... Yeah, no, Signal Beam's actually pretty strong, so that might do some real damage. Hey, it was, you know... like almost 60 damage. It was almost 30% of Shade's health. Yeah, no, the tough hasn't kicked in yet. It will. Eventually, it will. When is a bit more of a question, but you know, it will. 3 down. Gonna see if I can battle. Oh, you're too strong to be a spy. I feel like you don't understand what spies do. Cause like, yeah, they have to sneak in places and stuff, but like also, you know, they spy on stuff. Just saying. You know. Alright, 4th up. Here we go. Here we go. Bela. It's that reckless little boy. We meet again. Which one are you again? Bela is Sunflora's trainer. Oh, I really should have looked at this one. Whoops. Got my numbers crossed a little bit there. But you know what? This is fine if the Roselia does not, you know, Solar Beam. Because Mr. A is going to KO the Jump Bluff here. Easy peasy. And then Mr. A also outspeeds the Roselia. So that's a problem if it has Chlorophyll. Oh, they double Sunny Dade. So, in other words, danger avoided. Cool. I say, knowing full well the Vileplume almost certainly... certainly does have Chlorophyll and will... that's the question. Does it outspeed Mr. Ray? Let's find out! Blue, like, you'll never know. You will just never know. You thought that Blue was going to have a problem with a team full of grass types who could one-hit him with basically any grass move? He imagined otherwise. Mwahahaha! I lost again. Why? Because Blue imagined that you couldn't win. Did you not get that? All right. Let's just keep with these two. I mean, they beat the grass types. A sunny day grass team. Okay, cool. Who would have thought it? I get to battle you again. So this guy, Arton, is, I believe, Delibird's trainer? Yes, Delibird's original trainer with a Celio and a Piloswine. That's fine. Yeah, Ice Trainer versus Water Trainer. Alright, now if the Ice types give me trouble, after the Grass types did not, with my Water team, I'm going to be very confused and a little bit nettled. I don't believe that will be the case, because I think that's going to one-hit, as it did. I mean, I thought it did, but then it, like, took a second. And now... there's a Glalie, which is fine, because Blue just, you know, smacks things with Earthquake. That did actually more damage than I thought it would. And there you go. Okay, so then, well, you are a Hail team, but you don't get a speed boost or anything from Hail. So... I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna keep bubble beaming. I can use Surf at this point. I'll probably switch up for the next battle. Although I have no idea. What do I know what it does? I mean, I know what the Shadow Pokemon is. It was. But still. Down goes Celio. And yeah, our team is looking great, actually. Arton. Oh, I shouldn't have battled after all! Get money for winning. And now I believe there's only one of these trainers left. So, you know, let's get my pearls and bay out there. Let's have everybody shine this episode. You know, we don't get to show off our whole team in too many episodes. So, liken this as we encounter the last of the 6 trainers on rotation here. Dioge! Whoopsie! No, I'm not about to let you through. Okay, that's extra funny because we came through the stairs and technically we were already through and, like, Rui's on the other side of him. Anyway, Dioge here has 2 Pokemon who were also on Nor's team, which is hilarious. But he is the original owner of Heracross, meaning that the full list of Shadow Pokemon who you don't encounter here, but, well, if you snag them. But if you didn't snag them the first time, but yeah, if you failed to snag them the first time, the full list of Shadow Pokemon who would appear here now is Yanma, Hitmontop, Ledian, Sunflora, Delibird, and Heracross. So these are the Pokemon who were encountered by Cipher Peons outside of the Shadow Lab and Realgum Colosseum. Yeah, I'll just attack. So it's kind of separated like that. It's a little bit odd that it's like, you know, one from... I mean, technically one of them was encountered in the lab, but I consider Scrub to be a Relic Forest encounter rather than a lab encounter. But it's one from the Pirate Building, one from Relic Forest, then one from the Under, 3 from Realgum Tower, but the base of the tower, not the Colosseum. So, you know, that was a weird choice by Fortress to Earthquake, when nothing's weak to Earthquake and half of my team is immune to it. But, you know, I'm gonna Earthquake too, to see if he has a flying type. I don't know. Might as well try to hit both with our not very... I mean, alright, Duskbox works there. We also got intimidated, so, like, I'm kind of making the same mistake he did, but except I didn't expect him to have something immune to Earthquake as one of his 2 game... whatever. Now that's just a bad idea. Like, I guess his Dustox didn't get onto the field until this turn, but still. We're just going to go for the 2 KOs here. Oh, nice. I didn't actually expect that to work, but it did. Good job on Pearls. Pulling through. What are we doing? Pulling. Yeah, pulling through. Anyway. We got to see the coolest Earthquake animation twice in one battle. I'm not complaining about it. And my Pro's hit level 62, which is excellent. Loving it. So anywho. What? No fair! You didn't tell me that you turned way tougher than before! In fairness to him, we really have. We did the entire Mount battle between battles, and he was a trainer we faced fairly recently. So anywho, that is gonna do it for this part. As we're going to just heal our team using the swap out method here. As Murkrow will be the one... Whoops. Yeah, Murkrow will be the one swapped against every time. But, yeah, we covered all 6 of the shadows that you can encounter here for the second time. And then, yeah, that's what we needed to do. So, next time... we're going to actually start exploring the Snagem hideout and see who else is here outside of Verde. See you guys then.